Sending money to loved ones across borders? Learn about remittance services, also known as Money Services Business, MSBs, that make it easy to transfer funds globally. These services are like financial superheroes, supporting families and boosting economies in different countries. Remittance Services Overview. Remittance services, or MSBs, are like magic wands for sending money. They help you transfer your hard-earned cash to your family or friends in your home country, even if they're far away. These services are crucial for families and contribute a lot to the economies of the countries where the money is received. Now let's dive into one cool way to send money. Walk-in services. Imagine you want to send or receive money, and instead of doing it online or through your phone, you physically go to a place like a store or a special money center. That's what we call walk-in services. When you use walk-in services, you visit a real location, like a bank branch, a supermarket, or a money transfer center. It's like going to a shop to buy something, but in this case, you're dealing with money. Some of the major companies offering walk-in services are 1. Western Union, 2. MoneyGram, 3. Ria Money Transfer, 4. Zoom, which is part of PayPal. 5. Walmart, 2. Walmart, they work with Ria. 6. Ace Cash Express, they work with MoneyGram. 7. CVS, they work with MoneyGram. 8. 7-Eleven, they work with Ria. 9. World Remit, they allow you to pick up cash. 10. Pay Near Me. When using a walk-in remittance service to send money, consider the following factors to ensure a smooth and cost-effective transaction. 1. Research and compare services. Imagine you're shopping for the best deal, but instead of things, it's about sending money. Look into different companies that help send money, remittance service providers. Compare things like fees, the money they charge you, exchange rates, how much money you get in another currency, and how the money is delivered. Find the one that won't cost you too much. 2. Choose a convenient location. Pick a place to send money that's easy for you to get to. Think about places close to your home or work and check if they're open when you need them. It's like choosing a nearby store for convenience. 3. Check exchange rates. Know how much your money is worth in different currencies. Some services might give you more money on the other side. Keep an eye on these rates because they affect how much the person receiving the money gets. 4. Understand fees. Get the full picture of what you're paying for. Ask about all the fees, like the cost of making the transaction and any extra charges. Some services have a fixed fee, while others take a percentage of what you're sending. Make sure to know the total cost, including fees and exchange rates. It's like knowing the final price when you shop. Watch out for how the people helping you might get paid. Some might earn more if they suggest a specific company, so be aware if they're pushing you too hard. Be cautious of high-pressure tactics. If someone is pushing you to use a particular company, be careful. They might be getting more money for suggesting that company, and it might not be the best for you. It's like when a salesperson is too insistent. There could be a reason behind it. 5. Ask about delivery options. Imagine you're sending a package, but instead, it's money. Check the ways the money can reach the person you're sending it to, like picking up cash, putting it in their bank, or even sending it to their mobile wallet. Choose the one that's easy and doesn't cost too much for them. Did you know? According to a recent survey, 72% of people prefer receiving money through mobile wallets due to its convenience. 6. Verify recipient information. Make sure you've got the right details about the person getting the money. It's like filling out an address correctly when you send a letter. Give their full name and contact information. If there are mistakes, it might take longer for them to get the money. 7. Ask about transfer limits. Find out if there's a maximum amount you can send at once. Some companies might have rules about how much you can send in a single go. If you go over these limits, they might need extra checks. Around 40% of money transfer providers have transaction limits. Knowing these limits helps you plan your transfers better and avoid surprises. Section 8. Transaction processing time. Think about sending money just like you would send a letter. Ask how long it takes for the money to get to the other person. Some services might make it happen faster if you pay a bit more, while others have a regular speed. In a recent survey, 60% of people said they choose faster money transfer options even if it costs a bit more. 9. Inquire about tracking. Ever wished you could track your money like a package? Some services actually allow you to do that. Ask if the service has a tracking option. It's like knowing where your online order is and when it will arrive. According to a study, 85% of people feel more confident when they can track their money transfers. It's like having a real-time map for your money's journey, and it adds a layer of security and peace of mind. 10. Understand terms and conditions and refund policies. You're signing up for something important like a membership. Before you finish, read the fine print. That's the terms and conditions. Do the same when sending money. Check for any hidden fees or special rules that might affect how much you pay. Surprisingly, a study found that 40% of people don't read the terms and conditions when sending money. It's like skipping a vital chapter in a book. You might miss important details. Also, make friends with the refund policies. 11. Read reviews and ratings. Ever tried a new restaurant based on a friend's recommendation? It's like that, but for money services. Before you commit, check what other people say, read reviews, and look at ratings. Around 75% of people trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. 12. Ask for a receipt. Think of this like getting a receipt when you buy something. After you've sent your money, ask for a receipt or confirmation. This paper or digital record should have all the important details, like how much money you sent, the fees, and a tracking number. It's like having proof that you made the transaction. 13. Be cautious of fraud. It's the superhero step to protect your money. When you use walk-in services, make sure you're dealing with a trustworthy company. Watch out for any surprise fees or weird requests for more money. It's like being a detective and making sure everything is on the up and up. Utilize remittance services like Western Union and MoneyGram, offering walk-in options for in-person transactions at locations such as banks, supermarkets, and money transfer centers. For a secure, international money transfer, research fees and exchange rates, choose a convenient location, verify recipient details, and be cautious of high-pressure tactics. Understand transaction limits, inquire about processing times, read reviews, and ask for a receipt to guard against fraud. If you find this video useful, like it, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to give it a thumbs up.